It was a terrifying situation for thousands of people. Gunmen in the neighborhood killing individuals in a methodical way. When the news got on the radio and the television, people were too frightened to go outside. It happened again and again and again. This is what it's been like in Montgomery County, Maryland, which is basically part of Washington.
Lee Boyd Malvo's mother left him with John Allen Muhammad in 2001 when he was only 16. She felt he could take better care of him than she could. Muhammad began brainwashing him and training him to kill people for several months. Just to prove his commitment to Muhammad, he knocked on someone's door in Jamaica, where they're from, and shot them in the face. Malvo says that he endured a lot of abuse as a child and wanted and needed the acceptance from Muhammad he had been craving his entire life. On October 2, 2002, at 6:04 p.m., Muhammad and Malvo shot through a window at Michael's craft store in Aspen Hill. No one was injured until October 3, 2002, when 5 people were killed around Montgomery County. Throughout the course of 3 weeks, 10 people were killed and 3 were injured. The shootings were completely random, and people were terrified that they were next. People would not stay outside for extended periods of time and would not let their children play outside. When walking outside or in public, they would zigzag to avoid becoming an easy target for the shooters. They thought the shooters were in a white van. Malvo and Muhammad were actually driving a blue 1990 Chevrolet Caprice. The first bullet was shot through Michael's craft store in Aspen Hill on October 2nd in 2002, but no one was injured. 40 minutes later, James Martin was shot and killed outside Shoppers in Wheaton, Maryland at 55. On October 3rd, 5 people were shot and killed. Prem Walkar while pumping gas in Rockville, Sarah Ramos while standing outside of a U.S. Post Office in Silver Spring, Lori Ann Lewis Rivera while outside of a Shell gas station in Kensington, and Pascal Charlot while walking on Georgia Avenue near the Montgomery County line. The next day, Caroline Sewell was wounded outside Michael's in Fredericksburg, Virginia. On October 7th, Iron Brown was 13 when he was wounded outside Benjamin Taftcar Middle School in Bowie, Maryland. October 9th, Dean Harold Mayers was shot and killed at 53 while pumping fuel at a Sunoco in Manassas, Virginia. October 11th, Kenneth Bridges was killed at an Exxon in Fredericksburg, Virginia. October 14th, Linda Franklin at 47 was shot and killed in the parking lot of a Home Depot in Falls Church, Virginia. October 19th, Jeffrey Hopper was 37 when killed outside a steakhouse in Ashland, Virginia. Lastly, on October 22nd, Conrad Johnson was killed while standing at the steps of a commuter bus in Aspen Hill, Maryland. In a later interview, Malvo stated that he would scope out locations and people for Muhammad to shoot. He says the only person he refused to shoot was a pregnant woman.
Other news today, prosecutors in Maryland said they will file 6 counts of first-degree murder against the 2 sniper suspects and seek the death penalty against John Allen Muhammad. They will not seek it for John Lee Malvo, but they do plan to try him as an adult. 3 states have been debating, and which one will prosecute the case first?
John Allen Muhammad and Lee Boyd Malvo were caught on October 24, 2002 when they were asleep in their car. Malvo was so brainwashed he tried to take blame for all the shootings in an effort to protect Muhammad. Eventually, the case went to court. Malvo received 6 consecutive life sentences and Muhammad was given the death penalty. Muhammad was given the lethal injection in 2009. Malvo has become sane again in the past 12 years and is extremely remorseful for his shooting, but has forgiven himself because it's the only thing he can do. Malvo remains in solitary confinement in a jail in Virginia. He is only allowed outside his cell 1 hour a day and enjoys meditation. He will never receive human interaction outside of prison guards again. He still doesn't know Muhammad's motives for the shooting.